my Jesus, BKA Watts, one half of the Blerds and Clips podcast right here on the Pro 3 ENT network. And before we get into this review, it's official. We out here, baby. Blerds and Clips is officially live. You can check us out in a few different ways. First of all, wherever you get your podcasts, Blerds and Clips. Check us out, of course. As always, email us questions, concerns, comments, show topics at blerdsandclips@gmail.com. We are wherever you get your podcast fed into your ear portals. That's step one. Step two, we now stream the actual podcast live Saturday when we record it on Twitch. Twitch.tv/BKA Watts. Make sure y'all go and check that out. Now let's go ahead and get into this review. Godzilla vs. Kong. It happened. It came out. You can go to the theater and see it, or you can catch it on HBO Max. It already dropped in a few other territories and countries. It smacked 122 million last week for its opening weekend. That's numbers, baby. But is it good? Let's do a couple things. Let's keep this brief, and also let's go spoiler-free. Spoiler-free mental preparation. Spoiler-free mental preparation. And go. There are humans in this. Just know it happens. They're not necessarily completely trash. They're not necessarily really useful. They are just kind of there, whatever. If you don't want that, don't like that, you're not gonna like that here. But understand, at the same time, while that is really the biggest drawback, there's plenty of kaiju fighting. Yes, Godzilla socks Kong the fuck out. Kong socks Godzilla the fuck out. They get it popping, and there are some other characters in the movie who I won't reveal, even though Warner Brothers did a horrible job at keeping this thing under wraps. If you know, you know. If you don't, I ain't gonna spoil it for you, because like I said, spoiler free is the way to be. The acting, fine. Millie Bobby Brown, little fat kid from Deadpool 2, and James Tyree Henry in this thing, you know what I'm saying? Paper boy, you know what I'm saying? Getting it popping. He shows up, you know, he getting money this year. That's cool. The rest of this cast, for me personally, I don't really care about. The people are not the important factor in this movie. It's all about the sock outs that are occurring. Do we get gigantic, monstrous sock outs that occur in multiple fights? Yes, we do. Is there a winner? Yes and no. And then, like, listen, the fans won. Let's just go with that one, I guess. I don't know if this was a thing where it's like if one of them loses, the studio doesn't feel like they can continue going forward with properties based on each one, or if they have to keep doing this together and they can't keep doing them together because of how much money it costs when it comes to the CG. But this level of CG is, I mean, it's real now, bro. Like, this is not a 6-foot dude against a 6-foot dude in a rubber suit anymore. This is real, bro. There are a couple of things that happened within the plot that I just kind of felt like were stupid or unnecessary or didn't really lead to shit and end up paying off. But at the same time, Godzilla and Kong are fighting, so it's just fucking fam, just whatever. Did that happen? Yes, that's the part that I cared about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really come here for the people. I don't care about the plot and the storyline and why is Godzilla destroying things and oh, Kong has to be the new protector. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't. I still don't. It's not important. You know what I'm saying? Fight. It's like Mortal Kombat. Fight. I don't care about your story. I don't care about your characters. Just fight, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you go to who sits down with their homeboy and cuts on Mortal Kombat and then goes, hey, let's see what the story mode is about so we can try to get in tune with these fighters and know their background. No, we don't give a fuck. 2-player versus mode. Get over here. I'm socking you. Like, that's okay. So if that's what you want, this happens in this movie. If you wanted some deep thespianism, go watch something else. I don't know, The Judge or something. Robert Downey Jr. would probably be happy. Otherwise, I don't know that I even want to give this thing a ranking or a rating like that, for real. It's just, it was worth watching. I enjoyed it. There was fighting. It occurred. It's cool. Like, we got two of the biggest, most iconic monsters ever socking each other out with some additional bonus characters making their appearances. So, with that being said, would I suggest that you check this thing out? I mean, yeah, you got a couple of ways you can do it. You ain't even gotta leave the crib. I think it probably would have been better in the theater, though. I might still go. But, you know. How about y'all? Are y'all theaters open? Regal is starting to open up their theaters again. this month. So I'm kind of excited, even though Ohio don't get our Regal theaters back until like May. Fuck it, not really tripping. How are y'all watching this? Let me know what you guys think about this thing. Of course, as always, questions, concerns, comments, right here. blerdsandclips@gmail.com. Make sure y'all sending us whatever it is that y'all want to throw our way. We will respond and get right back to you. Put something in the comments, like, share, subscribe, all of those cool things. And as always, before I get up out of this joint, big shout out to Nice Co. Y'all know what it is, man. It's really like, it's all I wear these days, for real. So go ahead and hit up Nice Co Prints. They got original merchandise. They got special exclusive drops that happen every week, some of which are actually designed by me. And of course, if you got your own merchandise and apparel needs for your businesses, family reunions, or whatever the case may be, you hit them up too. They will get you put together. NiceCoPrints.com. Thank them as always for sponsoring the video and making this thing possible. I appreciate y'all for tapping in and tuning in, and check out the podcast wherever you get your ear portals filled with good sounds that we are all over the place. Blerds and Clips, and I appreciate y'all as always. I'm BKA Watts.